Welcome, everyone, to the Everything Show, episode 444. I am your host, Matrix Lord 212, and I'm with Gloria. What's up, Gloria?
Hello.
What's up, Scott?
Hello.
All right, so, before we get into that, Gloria, your stuff, we did have the trailer to the X-Files that we've seen. Well, you saw it, Gloria, right, or you didn't see it?
Yeah.
Okay, and Scott, you saw it, right?
Yeah, I rewatched it twice.
What do you think?
Interesting. The fact that you see let me do this right. You see somebody very interesting near the end.
Right. Cigarette smoking man.
And
Yep.
I don't know if it was the video I was watching or they just happened to do it, but it's almost like they stuttered when she answered the phone, and he says, "I'm here." So I don't know if they actually stuttered that one or just
They threw it in there.
just threw it in for
Good measure. Yeah. I know that when they first approached them, I think David Duchovny said, "Look, I definitely want to do it," and I guess Gillian Anderson wanted to do it too, but we can't do no 24 episodes or whatever, or a year like we did before. We're older now. So, and then I heard that when they finished this, they missed it so much and they loved it so much that I guess there's going to be another season where they're back to, like, as, another 6 episodes or whatever. What is it, 6 episodes?
6 or 13, I forget.
Okay, something like that. But then I think they're going to be filming another season anyway, which I'm happy with too because I used to watch that too.
Oh God, Mom used to watch it up until the incest hillbilly one, and then she got nope, not for me anymore.
But you know what? They had an X-Files episode, which Moffat could have taken for Last Christmas, where they had those spores that they kept being in the dream world. Remember that? They kept thinking that they were dreaming, but they weren't dreaming. They were real, and they kept waking up. Remember, and the agents had to save them, and they had the stuff on their face.
Yeah,
the spores. So there was an episode of X-Files.
I don't remember if that was after Duchovny had left or not.
No, the company was in there, I think. Right?
Okay.
I think they were in there, and Mulder and Scully had that stuff on there.
That's right. That's right.
That they took from Last Christmas, I'm pretty sure.
Because they also had the double ones too.
If we could get they have that on Netflix, right? X-Files, or no? I have to look. But if we can get the name of that episode, we can review that on the Everything Show, and then show the comparisons between that episode and Last Christmas, because it happened on X-Files first, and it was better, I think, in X-Files. Tell you the truth, Gloria, we got to show you that episode too.
Yeah.
Because they took it directly from that episode to make Last Christmas.
Yeah, because I've been noticing Moffat's been doing a little. Nobody's remember this. Nobody will remember this.
Well, it's just like the test selector, right? It was Eddie Murphy in like that comedy where he meet Dave or something like that. That's where he took the idea for the, little man inside the big body, right? All right. We're not going to make this about Doctor Who, though. Okay. So on that note, what news do you have for us, Gloria?
Okay, hang on, let me get, what is that? I had it up a while ago. Oh, I just had it. Where is it? Okay. I found it. All right. Let me screen share. See if it will let it. Since my camera's not working, I don't know.
All right. You want me to do a story? You got it.
Hang on.
Hang it on. I can't see nothing.
You can't see any pictures?
Neither, because my eyes are closed.
Okay, I see. What is that? Tattoos? What is that?
Okay, hang on.
Shadow Hunters, okay.
Yeah. Let me. How am I supposed to get it to work and move the picture? Okay. So this lately, the show is finally wrapped. Season one. They had a wrap party and everything, and then they went to a tattoo parlor, and they're getting a tattoo of the. Some of them are, not all of them, are getting the tattoo of the angelic rune. One of the tattoos that the what they call them runes, that the shadow hunters have on their bodies, and it gives
Oh, nice.
kind of adds to their.
Are they real or are they just fake tattoos for the show?
Yeah, they use fake tattoos for the show, but these are actually as
Real.
celebration for finishing the show. They actually got a real tattoo.
Oh, wow.
This one is actually kind of like this is the daughter of one of the stunt coordinator's daughter had like a fake tattoo. You know, one not exactly like the ones they have for the actual show, or
Right.
even like the movie had, but these are just like ones you can buy, like the removable tattoos.
Oh, a little pasty one. Yeah.
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 And then this, hang on, not
Oh,
that
yeah.
one.
You can tell a
Yeah.
comparison.
There was also some pictures of the actual party. Um, the two of the guys took met a fan at a Taylor Swift concert.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Ooh, I like that ring or whatever it is.
Yeah, they were talking about the final fitting for the Magnus Bane character. Yeah, so that was a pretty
Did
good.
they air this season yet or no?
Huh?
Did they air this season yet or no?
No, it's January.
January it's coming out. Okay.
Yeah. And then that's all of the news we got for that. And then, of course, we got the, Joe, you want me to do the next,
Yes.
okay. Can you see that now?
Yes.
Okay. Renee Zellweger updates her diary for an iPad in the first official picture from Bridget Jones's baby. Um, Renee Zellweger is back in Bridget Jones's baby with a major technological upgrade. It looks like Bridget has entered the 21st century by trading in her diary for an iPad in the sequel to 2014 Edge of Reason. Oh, that's a pretty cool picture.
That's the third one, right?
Edge of
The
Reason
fourth.
was the second one. Yeah.
So this is the third one.
I think. I'm sure. Yeah. Bridget is back. Renee Zellweger returns as Bridget Jones in Bridget Jones' Baby. The long-rumored movie began filming earlier this year with Grey's Anatomy hunk Patrick Dempsey joining Zellweger and company. Bridget's long-suffering partner, Mark Darcy, Colin Firth, is still around as well, and perhaps about to be a father. Helen Fielding called in a pair of heavy hitters, David Nichols from the 7.39 and Academy Award-winning Emma Thompson to adapt her Bridget Jones's work for the screen once again. Bridget Jones's Baby finally hits UK and US cinema on September 16th.
In 2016.
Yeah.
What was
I'm
the
talking
movie?
about that because I love the books and I love the movies. I was upset because I heard that the book she was like going to kill off the character of her husband, Mark Darcy. But I guess it happens in the. I mean, it happened in the book, but I guess in the movie they're not going to have him die. So that's actually, or unless they mean that's going to be later. I don't know. But yeah, because in the book, the one that we're talking about the death that happens like when the kids are older, a little bit older, you know. And since she's just having a baby, it's like I guess like in between that time. So.
Right.
Okay, next article, The Walking Dead Season 6 premiere early reviews are in. It's an incredible, complete package. The Walking Dead is nearly back, finally, for its sixth season, and if early reviews are anything to go by, we're in for a hell of a ride. A handful of spoiler-free reviews of the premiere episode, First Time Again, are largely positive, with MTV describing it as an incredible, complete package. I love that picture.
That's a cool picture, yeah.
It's the most ambitious thing they've done in
What's up, Chris?
Hi, Chris.
and they
Oh,
nailed
wow, you guys are still alive.
it at
Yeah.
it. It has, and it's going to let up. It isn't going to let up anytime soon. The episode is an incredible, complete package, as big as you want a Walking Dead movie to be. But it also shows how things started off bad, and as usual, are only going to get way, way worse. The
Mm.
premiere isn't here for another 2 weeks, and then when it is, you're going to be screaming for episode 2.
Well, now it's going to be basically not this Sunday, next Sunday,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
That 1 week now.
Comic.com was also very excited about the prospects of season 6, stating the Walking Dead sixth season comes around with big shoes to fill. Season 5's premiere shocked the world with its intense, unforgettable brutality, which pushed the limits of cable TV, as Carol had to storm into Terminus, save our fan of survivors from being cannibal fed. Takes a different approach. I like that one of Daryl too. That's pretty cool. All in all, the premiere is going to satisfy die-hard Walking Dead fans and Walking Dead critics alike. Staunch performances from the well-known cast and tremendous execution of character relationships combined for a satisfying 90-minute premiere of The Walking Dead.
Nice.
Then they're given the show's largest horde of walkers ever. Ooh.
Wow.
To cap things off and send the show back to its roots.
Okay.
Variety also promised that the fans won't be disappointed, picking up where season 5 left off while embarking on new plots. The Walking Dead was very much at the top of its game, with strong character material mixed with the massive set piece in the extended premiere made possible, no doubt, by its enormous popularity. That's a good one of showing.
Well, so now here's the thing, right? We got to get over tomorrow the crap Fear the Walking Dead, which I don't know if anybody really likes. And then they can even do a Talking Dead tomorrow night.
Yep.
And then we have 1 week. That's it. Thank God.
Yeah. One more little part. In a perverse way, AMC's experiment with spin-off Fear the Walking Dead, only enhances the original, having demonstrated that even a zombie apocalypse can be rendered mundane and lifeless by plotting, storytelling, and weak characters. There you go. And while the ratings were unsurprisingly good enough to justify a renewal, those 6 weeks in LA have likely done nothing quite so much as stoke appetites for another gory helping of the real deal.
Yeah. We're so glad that this crap is done and we got the real thing starting. So, how you doing, Chris?
I'm doing okay.
Yeah.
6 will see plenty of enemies for Rick, Andrew, Lincoln to battle as the rover killers called the Wolves and potentially comic book villain Negan arrives on the scene. Rick is also at loggerheads with his old friend Morgan Jones, Lenny James, following their tense reunion at the end of season 5. The Walking Dead returns on October 10th.
Yay. I couldn't be happier, too.
Yeah.
So, yeah, Chris, you saw all the Fears? Or you don't watch that?
Dead, yeah.
Yeah. What did you think of last episode?
I liked all of them, to tell you the truth.
You like them? Yeah. Okay.
I like the show in general, to tell you the truth.
Okay. That's good. Any news, Chris, on Star Wars stuff or no?
Yes, actually.
Okay.
There was a report a little while ago. I think it was 2 or 3 days ago.
Okay.
That basically said like what the state of the Galactic Empire and the Galactic Senate is like right now, and it's just a rumor, but it sounds pretty convincing.
Okay.
And basically, I don't have the article, but I'm just gonna like paraphrase what I saw and what I remember. It was something like Supreme Leader Snoke has been influencing the Galactic Republic the New Republic and what's left of the Empire, even before the First Order showed up. So apparently he's been making deals and schemes with the senators in the Galactic Republic so that when the First Order shows up, they'll abandon the Galactic Republic, join the First Order, and leave the Galactic Republic in ruin. Now this sounds very, very close to something that, like, there was a story that I had heard, I think it was from a book or something, that this is based off of things that the Nazis, quote-unquote, people believe they were planning to do.
Right.
Because after World War II, we brought over a lot of Nazi scientists over to the United States to continue their work for us.
Right.
And a lot of people always have this idea that these Nazis were actually integrating themselves into our, like, infrastructure to destroy, like, the Allies in the United States from within. Of course, that's not true, but J.J. Abrams made a quote that he said, the First Order is kind of like the Nazis that survived World War II, meeting in, like, Argentina and preparing to reemerge and challenge the world again. So this makes sense to me, that if Snoke is able to do this, when the First Order shows up, they could ruin the Galactic Republic easily.
Right.
So
Because
I think that sounds really cool.
Republic, and then they have to start it up again.
Yeah.
Right.
Like,
Another thing that came out, another possible rumor was the character Finn, being played by John Boyega, who is being billed as one of the main characters or possibly the lead in the movie. His name is not Finn.
oh,
He takes the name Finn from his code ID as a stormtrooper. His code ID is like FN2187 or something like that.
okay.
But his name isn't really Finn. And apparently in episodes 7, 8, and 9, he has to figure out who he is because he doesn't know who he is. It's not that he lost his memories, but he's never known who he actually is. He's always been a stormtrooper, and now he has to figure out who he is.
That's cool.
That sounds really interesting to me, too. I wasn't expecting that from this movie.
Yeah, I wasn't expecting that either.
Brainwashed into thinking you're a soldier, but never knowing who you really are.
Exactly.
So in other words, he just, something happens and he's been stormtrooper. All of a sudden, something happens with the Force, and he's like, whoa, what the hell am I doing in this freaking outfit type of thing?
Well, no, it's more like he's been involved in stormtroopers his whole life. And then he sees what the Empire or the First Order is doing, and he's like, I don't want to do this.
Right.
So he defects, and he's like, well, who the hell am I? I've only known the First Order my whole life.
Yeah, why don't I have any memories, right?
Huh?
Like, why don't I have any memories?
Well, no, it's not that he lost his memories. It's just he's never had
He lost his identity
in the first place.
Okay.
So I think that's really telling to what stormtroopers go through. Like, they really are literally just tools for whoever they're serving, whether it's
Right.
the Empire or the First Order.
So the girl is technically Luke's daughter, right?
We don't know that, but that's another thing that came out. Kathleen Kennedy, who's in charge of most of the Star Wars stuff right now,
Lucas film, man.
she said that these stories, 7, 8, and 9, continue the Skywalker legacy.
Skywalker.
Definitely.
Right.
So it's like,
Well, all the movies of the saga are going to have Skywalker, even the ones after that.
No, they're not.
They're not?
No, the anthology films are going to be no Skywalkers at all.
I'm not talking about the anthology. I mean, 7, 8, 9, but they'll probably do 10, 11, 12, and it'll probably be Skywalker.
Yeah, maybe, possibly.
Yeah. Okay. Dude, I'm getting psyched. I mean, how many days left now?
Like less than 80, I think.
Oh, almost. I can't wait.
The tickets go on sale like sometime next week, I think.
Ridiculous.
I'm going to go to my $4 show, so I don't have to worry about
Oh,
it.
God.
Because if it was something like Avatar, sure, I'd go see it at IMAX.
We're going to have to camp out like back in the day and just
All right.
sleep there to get a ticket. Oh, man. I remember back. I like how the movies are now. You don't have to camp out. It's like all it's running smooth. You go in, whatever.
Yeah.
Not even really lines,
No.
you know? It's like we don't even know what lines is anymore and stuff now. It's like, all right, we need to go out. That's it. But, yeah, I can't wait. That's going to be seeing that every week, a couple times. Definitely. What do we say, 3 billion? It's a good idea?
3 to 4, I believe.
Right, way more. Yeah, absolutely. Telling you, movies already started bailing out, Chris.
Oh yeah.
They already it started. They just like, oh, heck with this, we're out of here. Like,
Well, my friend Tyler, he just found some of the Wave 2 action figures in a store down here by us, like an hour away, and they've got some of these like newer characters that nobody knew was in the movie. Like there's all these new droids and stuff,
oh wow,
and one of them, General Hux, who is I can't remember. I think Donald Gleason is playing him.
okay,
He's got a figure, and apparently his character is like really ruthless. Like he's worse than Tarkin,
oh wow.
and he looks really good in the role. He looks like a badass.
We'll have to show pictures Monday too.
Yeah. That was another thing too. There was a Kylo Ren and a Captain Phasma figure, like a talking figure.
Okay.
They I guess they released them, and IGN got a hold of them.
Right.
Apparently the figures are saying lines from the movie, and it's really weird stuff. Really crazy. Kylo Ren says some crazy stuff.
Oh wow.
Like one of his lines is like, this is a spoiler, but one of his lines is like, "Don't fight it. I'm immune to the light."
Oh.
And everyone's like, what the hell does that mean? Like,
Wow.
yeah, it's crazy stuff. Like all this really strange stuff that he says.
Oh man, we got to do a thing on the toys. But I got pictures of these things. You said they're on sale now, or just by you?
The first wave's on sale. I actually bought a few of the things that they sold. Wave
Right.
2 apparently just came out, but I guess you could find them wherever.
Yeah, I'll check them out.
It's early October.
Yeah. All right. On that note, guys, it's really late. So, thank you, Chris. Thank you, Gloria. Thank you, Scott. And we'll be back tomorrow. So, take care. Bye for now.
Ciao.